Welcome on in to another edition of the Off the Record podcast. My name is Trevor Cabea. On this episode of the show, we sit down with Otters forward Mclean Agrette and discuss life away from the rink, what he's liked about playing in Erie, Pennsylvania so far, and how he has fit in to the flagship city. Come on, let's have some fun. All right, we're here with Honors forward Mclean Agrette, another episode of the show. Mac, thanks so much for taking some time joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Absolutely, a little bit of a new look here for On the Record. So again, hopefully enjoying and glad to have you guys alongside us here for another episode of the show. So Mac, let's jump right into it, and we'll start with your hockey career. So talk to me a little bit about how you got involved. Obviously, growing up in the Niagara region, just an unbelievable hockey-rich area.
Yeah, my dad played for a lot of his childhood, and I grew up in a hockey family, so my dad kind of got me in it, got me on skates, and I loved it ever since. I played minor hockey in my dad's area, just local double A. My dad's program, actually, he ran it. And then I finally made the move my freshman year to go to Buffalo. I played 2 years in Buffalo, and then last year I played up in Connecticut prep school, and then I'm lucky enough to be here.
Yeah, obviously a really awesome path. And for you, growing up as well and having the conversations I've had with your dad, pretty cool setup on your
Yeah.
property there. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, my dad runs a training business out of there, so his company will have small area games, skill sessions out of there, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool setup from what I've heard. Hopefully, I get a chance to check it out. That was
Yeah.
something that was potentially on the radar. But imagine growing up around that and that environment just had to foster your love for wanting to get in and just try to work yourself up to the highest level possible.
Yeah, for sure. It's amazing.
Absolutely. So you get the call, and obviously the NCAA rule affecting all of this. When was kind of the opportunity for you and knowing, okay, I want to go to the college route?
Yeah, well, I was never drafted in the OHL, so I'm kind of a smaller guy, late bloomer, so I thought the NCAA was best for me, and I took that route. I committed to a college August 1st, and then from there on, the rule changed. I got a couple calls and decided that Erie was the best spot for me, and I'm here now.
Absolutely awesome to obviously have you here. And was the OHL a little bit of a dream for you? Obviously, I know a lot of folks and a lot of guys growing up around that area, especially, once they get to your age, say, okay, I want to go to the OHL. Was that always kind of an option? And then finally, when that opportunity arose, it was kind of a no-brainer to take it?
Yeah, I've always dreamed of playing in the OHL, growing up, going to Ice Dogs games and just being around a bunch of OHL guys, not getting drafted, like kind of made me also want to go the college route. But then once I saw that rule change, I thought the OHL was for me.
Yeah, maybe another opportunity. How did that kind of form you into the player? Obviously, not getting drafted. Did that kind of give you a little bit of a chip on your shoulder as you were able to kind of grow into the player that you've become?
Yeah, I've been small my whole life, so like just not getting drafted, it hurt a little bit, but just got to move on and keep working, and eventually a team will find you if you're good enough.
Absolutely, and obviously, as you can see, yeah, we certainly have here in Erie. That's fantastic. And you mentioned going to the Ice Dogs games. I can imagine probably a little special when you had the opportunity to play there for the first time, and obviously a lot of friends and family there as well.
Yeah, it was amazing. It's like a hometown rink to me. I've played so many games and practices there. Just having my family there, family, friends, grandparents, all of them there, it's pretty special.
Do they still have the old rink up? I remember they had it up for a while, the old Jack.
Yeah, no, it's torn down
It's
now.
torn down
Yeah.
now. I remember I have a buddy who played back a long time ago, and they would always play at that old rink there, the old Jack. But apparently, yeah, I guess all Meridian Center now.
Yeah, it's just that
Do
now.
you ever play there at all,
The
or
Jack, I think I have, but
way
it was young.
way long time ago?
Yeah, so I don't really remember much of it, but I remember it's there. It was there.
It
but
was
now
it was there.
Yeah.
Now not anymore. But
Yeah.
no, that it's such a cool area, and again, like I mentioned, such a hockey rich area, and a great little rivalry as well between the Otters and Ice Dogs, which has been obviously a lot of fun to watch through the years. And again, just the amount of guys that have come out of the Niagara region, and how the game is really kind of grown there as well, and within that market. So yeah, I imagine that first time you get to go back there, and obviously your parents. I think I've seen them at every single game this year. At least your dad has been at every single game,
Yeah.
pretty much. Like, how cool is that having that type of support?
Yeah, it's pretty special. Last year I was 6 hours away, so like this year it's basically one highway and then you're here, hour and a half. So it's pretty special to that he can be at every game and
Uh,
just support me.
And then the road game's even easier.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't have to cross the border. It's right there for him. So like we're kind of in a perfect spot to live.
Yeah, 100%. Because yeah, you're right. A couple hours from really anywhere far. I know they were up in the Sioux. I'm like, you guys made this trip all the way up here, and I saw your dad in Sudbury. They're committed, man. They're going to all these kind of far out there places. So that's really cool to see. And again, to have that type of support has to go a long way.
Yeah, one of his buddies actually has a lake house in the Sioux, so he said might as well stay there at night and watch the game,
Perfect.
catch up with him. So it's ideal.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you told me he's like, hey, I want to go to all the rinks. I want to check them all out. So, no better way to do that
Yeah.
than obviously following your son around. So, let's talk a little bit about when that opportunity came to come here to Erie. When you got that phone call, what was that like? And the decision obviously that went into coming here.
Yeah, so I was in contact with a few other teams. Obviously, the USHL team I was drafted to, but I knew the OHL was obviously where I wanted to be. So I got a invitation to come to Erie's rookie camp. I texted my agent. I was like, "Is this worth doing?" And he said, "Yeah, it's worth doing." Went to rookie camp, enjoyed it. Then I got a text a couple days later saying they were going to offer me a contract. So I decided that it was a no-brainer, and I took it.
That's fantastic. And again, to have that opportunity and obviously again with that rule change and obviously a commit to University of Massachusetts, what part do they play in terms of the development process?
Yeah, like they want me to come in when I'm obviously ready. So whenever that is, I'll step in there. But they're pretty good at not rushing me and letting me develop before I obviously go in there.
Yeah, 100%. And again, kind of growing within the league and growing within this position. And, what have you liked so far about Erie? Obviously, had the chance to play in this building now plenty of times here throughout the early part of this season. And your maybe a favorite memory from the early portion of the year.
I don't know if I have a favorite memory, but I just like playing at home. Like the fans are amazing. Like they're loud, they're into it every game, and it's just a blast to live close to home, play for an amazing organization, and just yeah, I love it.
Yeah, 100%. It's been obviously a lot of fun, and with first goal for you, obviously at this level, and to
Yeah,
get it pretty early on as
yeah,
well. What did that mean? And obviously to say, you know what, yeah, I can play at this level, and maybe again a little bit of a hey, like you guys missed out on this, right?
yeah. I mean, the first goal was pretty special, especially versus London at a home game. Like I don't know, like it's a great feeling.
Yeah,
Like I don't know, like I kind of like never thought of it, but it happened. So like it's amazing.
great rivalry too,
Yeah,
obviously, and getting to be a part of that, especially here. It always is one that, and I know we've only had the one game against the London Knights in this building, but the one coming up toward the end of this month of January, that one usually sells out and the place is packed. It's just so much fun to be a part of, right? Like, and especially I can imagine for you guys when this building's packed, like just being out there on the ice, just feeling the energy has to be pretty sweet.
yeah. There's no better feeling. Like it's amazing to see all these fans here support us, and they're always so loud, and it's just amazing to see.
Have you ever played in front, like other than in this league, that many people?
No, never like prep school games, maybe a couple hundred, but other than that, no, not at all.
Not quite 6,000, or even to compare,
N-
Kitchener 7,000 on that Sunday, or I mean, yeah, it's amazing just the support that this league has, and again to be here with a team and a fan base that is just so loyal and so passionate about you guys, and again I can imagine for somebody, obviously you knew the league, but to kind of understand just how crazy passionate the fans here are.
Yeah, it's actually amazing. I actually came to an Erie Otters versus Ice Dogs game when I was younger,
Oh,
and
no way.
yeah, I was actually had a picture in the Erie Otters dressing room. I skated with the old assistant coach here, Wes Wolf.
Okay.
He ran us a skills practice. We played the Erie Junior Otters when I was younger, and then came to a game, and it's just amazing to see myself play here now, and it's like dreams come true.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I mean, boy, and you're saying Erie Junior Otters, like it feels like for me, who's kind of been around the Erie hockey scene a little while and growing up playing, hearing Erie Junior Otters and somebody who's playing for the Otters, like, is wild. Because I remember when they made that rebrand from the Erie Lions to the Junior Otters. Oh my, Like that feels like it wasn't that long ago, and
No.
here we are having this conversation, making me feel old here.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool.
But again, seeing your team on the road too, right? That's pretty sick. Like, because I imagine you're a big Ice Dogs fan growing up, right?
Yeah,
So
I always went to the Ice Dogs games.
yeah, like seeing your team on the road is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
So like yeah, going wearing the opposition jersey in the other building, right? Obviously now not anymore, but yeah, that's always fun for me. I always enjoy going to see my teams on the road, and I can imagine for you guys like especially as a young fan, it has to be a pretty cool experience. And again, to bounce around this league and see the different buildings, and now obviously getting to play in all these different rinks as well. Do you have a favorite spot that you've encountered on the road so
Uh,
far?
I like Kitchener a lot. I
Unreal
just like the
place.
feel of it. Like the fans are like basically on top of you, and it's pretty cool. It's always packed. It's great games there.
There's nothing better. That's one of those buildings to where you win and you just walk out of there and you just feel like 10 foot tall, right? Like you just feel like you're on top of the world
Yeah,
when you beat those guys.
yeah. When we won there, it was pretty cool.
Pretty sweet. On their teddy bear
And
toss night too.
yeah, it
Like
was packed. But
yeah,
yeah, it was pretty cool. I also like London a lot. Just like how modern the rink is and the fans they get. It's pretty cool.
yeah, pretty cool. Obviously, to be playing in front of 9,000 plus every night too,
Yeah,
right? Like
that's insane.
that's another one too, where again, I have very little, I have zero impact of anything at all that happens on the ice. But even like you call a win in London, you walk out there like, yeah, like that feels pretty cool, right? Like it's another one of those buildings where it's like, okay, you go in there, win, you quiet that place down, like feels pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty nice to always beat them, especially in their rink too.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, the Erie London rivalry is something that has been again so much history of the playoff matchups, and obviously again that's coming, right? So a lot of fun within that, and just kind of growing there. So obviously, for you and growing up around this league a little bit and playing in this league and having the opportunity again to play in Erie, what has led to some of your success in the adaptation to the OHL from where you were before?
Yeah, I mean it's just a lot of bigger, stronger, faster, more skilled guys compared to last year playing basically my own age. So it's just adjusting to the speed and just like the little details that you have to be good at in order to have success.
Yeah, that's something you hear a lot, right? The speed of the OHL, and obviously just again how quick you have to make that adjustment, because boy, it'll catch up to you right away. But then for you to adjust so quickly to the OHL, how did that come about for you? And obviously again, sometimes it takes guys a little while to get up to that speed, but for you it felt like you got there pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean it's just playing with confidence, not being afraid to make a big mistake. Mistakes are gonna happen, but you gotta play with confidence and like I still feel like every game I'm still adjusting a little bit, but just trying to get better each and every game, and also in practice is a big thing, just to be the best you can there, and it really helps.
Yeah, 100%. And something you commented on earlier was your size, right? How can your size benefit you in the game that you play and kind of take that to this level?
Yeah, I just use my size to like my strengths being fast, skilled, quick, draw penalties when you're a smaller guy. I'm not gonna go out there and blow someone up, but use my body position as a smaller guy.
Hey, you never know, right? If the time comes, right? I
Yeah,
mean, if you got to throw a hit, right? But
yeah, obviously.
you have to,
Yeah.
but no, not looking for that type of
No,
situation.
just use my body to my advantage.
100%. And the way I would describe you is like a slippery player, right? Like tough to catch, right? Buzzing around the ice. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah, that's what I try to be. Just try to be the best offensively I can be, and also be counted on in the defensive zone.
Absolutely. So let's step away from the rink a little bit and talk about something that you and my associate, I can call him Tim Quinn, were chatting a little bit about before. You're a big video games guy, right? Like,
Oh yeah,
yeah, let's talk a little bit about that. So like, what are you playing on the regular? What do you like to get into?
yeah. We play NHL 25. It's a good group of us, like four of us. We'll get on NHL threes. We have a club name, um, and we just play and try to beat other teams. And it's pretty competitive because we get us all on FaceTime call, and we're just all playing.
Who do you play with? Who's the guy? Who's the best team in the league? Let's get the
Um,
rundown here.
yeah. So it's me, Caden, um, Turner, and Delesio.
Okay.
So it'll be us four mainly. Sometimes we'll have a few add-ons, and we'll just play a couple games maybe and see how it goes. And but it's pretty fun.
Yeah, pretty. Who's the best? Who's got the
Best
best team?
the best team. It's hard to say because
Okay,
you
well, because you're just playing threes, so
yeah you're
yeah.
playing
Who's the best at the game then?
the best at the game like out of us.
Yeah, out of that crew,
Oh
you can say yourself.
yeah, I mean
You're pretty good.
I'll go Delesio.
Delesio,
He brings a complete game.
complete.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll go Delesio.
So yeah, you don't want to match up with Deles then if you get
No,
caught.
no, he's a pretty good player.
Pretty good player. Who's the worst?
The worst, Caden.
Caden?
Yeah,
Oh wow. Caden, if you're watching, if you're listening, Mac coming at you, man. You
I
gotta
know.
step up the game on
No,
Sheldon.
but he's still a good player.
You got pretty good
Yeah, we're a good team.
good team.
Yeah.
So you like play like together and then like play against other people or usually
Yeah,
just
so
yourselves?
there's like divisions, and then you obviously want to get to Division 1, which we're in right now.
Oh, okay. So you're climbing up
Yeah,
the ranks.
yeah. So we're like pretty high up there. So we play and try to win some games. But
I,
yeah.
I usually just play franchise mode when I
Oh
play.
yeah.
I'm just pretty basic. Like I like to play through the real schedule and like try to, make roster moves and everything. Play armchair GM if I can, right? So
Yeah.
I always just play franchise usually, but yeah, no, I'm too cheap to pay for the PlayStation
Oh
Plus to
yeah.
pay for somebody else. So
Yeah, it's a
I
little
just
pricey.
yeah, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna play. I'll just play by myself. It's okay. No, it's always a lot of fun though. That's a good off day activity. Although like you can kind of unplug, but also you're almost thinking through game situations
Yeah.
in a way, right?
Yeah,
Like
it's like 3-on-3. We run some face-off plays. It's pretty fun.
does it like this is maybe a wild question, but like does playing at this high level like translate into all of that because the way
Uh,
you think through it, or I don't know, maybe that's just too out there.
yeah, a little bit. It's video games, so it's
Exactly. Yeah.
like
It is completely different too. Like
yeah,
it's as realistic as it can be, but at the same time, like it's not that.
yeah, yeah. We'll translate some on ice stuff obviously to video games, but it's not really like that.
I would say like in terms of like the most realistic in terms of like what the actual strategy is probably Madden, right? Like because the
Yeah,
plays are pretty
similar.
pretty similar to what you'd see in an actual NFL game. So like I don't know if I had to pick one that would probably be the translate the most realistic because like if you play a game of NHL, it's incredibly difficult to like play a dump and chase and like
Yeah, no,
actually
you
set up a
can't do that.
forecheck. Like you have to always go off the rush.
Yeah, no, there's
So
none of
like
that. We just mess around and play.
just yeah, have some fun and enjoy the game. So, are there any other games you guys play a lot?
No, it's just that.
Just that.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, that's
Wow.
yeah.
Nothing. I mean, nothing like on the bus either. Or like
Not really. No.
just chill out and enjoy
Yeah,
the
enjoy
ride.
the ride. Yeah,
We've got a lot of travel,
I know.
honestly.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Absolutely. So, talk to me about life in Erie. What do you like here in Erie? Is there a spot that you've enjoyed so far, within your time here in the flagship city, and how have you gotten adjusted to living in a new country at such a young
Yeah.
age?
Well, yeah, I lived in the U.S. last year, but
That's true. Yeah.
it was in a dorm, so it's a bit different. Living at a billet house is obviously a lot nicer. You have more like freedom. I have a car, so I can go get some food if I'm hungry, go hang out with a buddy or something. But yeah, I like living in Erie. It's a nice little spot, and yeah, we go
Is
to
is yeah? Go ahead. I was gonna say, is there a
I
couple
like
of favorite spots?
favorite spots. I like Buffalo Wild Wings, obviously Chipotle, those basic
The
spots.
classics, the chains.
What's up?
The classics, the chains. Like yeah, it's
Yeah,
nothing. I mean, Chipotle I know is like that's like the hot item among the group,
yeah,
right?
yeah, we go there a lot, but I don't know. Those two are probably my
Can't
favorite.
beat you can't especially on a Thursday up at B Dubs.
Yeah,
Unreal.
yeah. The buy one get one free.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
Unbelievable stuff. And in Buffalo, living there. Buffalo is my favorite food city. I've been all over the country. Best food city in the US,
yeah,
man. Like every little dive bar you find, great
yeah.
food.
It is pretty good. Yeah,
Like there's some good spots
yeah, it
there.
is.
Do you enjoy living there? And then how does that kind of compare? Obviously a bigger city than Erie, but also some similarities.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's close to home also too.
That's true.
All my buddies are from that area, so like it wasn't bad at all. It was pretty easy. I actually did live in Canada at the time because I was about 15 minutes from the border, and then it's
Yeah.
5 minutes across the border, so it's not bad. I traveled back and forth.
That's actually probably kind of nice, right?
No,
Because then
yeah,
you're at
yeah,
home, like you don't have to worry about anything
yeah.
Too
the
crazy.
Nexus card too. So
Oh yeah,
like the
make it
fast.
nice,
Yeah.
nice and quick. You get in the express line.
Yeah, it is pretty quick. So
Yeah,
it's not bad at all.
yeah, 100%. And then obviously living in Connecticut, and again,
Oh
like
yeah.
that unique, right? Like, how did that kind of compare to life
Yeah,
here?
it was a bit different. Like our campus was kind of in the middle of nowhere. So it
Really?
was basically like hockey and school is what we all focused on. Weekends we would get off of campus, but other than that, it was just mainly hockey, school.
See, I've only been in Connecticut really once for like, and I was driving from Boston to New York City, and I was just amazed at like there were like 3 or 4 big cities, and they're like all pretty close together.
Yeah, we were about 45 minutes from those big cities.
Yeah,
So on weekends we would have some maybe bus trips there to go get off campus, obviously, but during the hockey season we'd be gone every weekend
yeah.
or at home every weekend, so like it wasn't too bad.
Did you play against some of the guys that you play with here? I know
Yeah,
Ritter obviously had some experience in
yeah,
that
I
league.
played him 2 years ago. Then last year, the PHC, we played against Michael Deck, Oliver Turner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's
Do
it.
you have any good stories from playing against those guys? Did they do anything
Uh,
crazy to you in a game that you recall or
no, nothing crazy, but we had the playoffs in Culver, Indiana,
okay.
and we played them in our first game. It was a single game elimination, and the lights went out actually.
Oh, just like has happened now 2 games and not in a
Yeah,
row, but
it
yeah.
was it was before we got dressed, so it was delayed about 3.5 hours. But
Oh,
we were
how
just
does that affect you as a player? That's got to
we
be
were just messing around, not doing much, but we went out there and we ended up losing, I think, 7-5 in a single game elimination. So
wild game.
yeah, it was a pretty fun game, but they got the better of
They
us.
got the bet. Do they still give it to you about that at all or no? Is
Not
that
really. Well, they won it that weekend, so
yeah,
yeah, they were a pretty good team though.
bygones be bygones, I
Yeah,
guess, among all you
yeah,
guys. I can imagine like that grudge. It's gotta. I mean, I don't know, like hold it for a little bit, but then yeah, once you get to this level,
yeah,
right, it all kind of goes away. So
yeah,
let's take it back to the ice here. Obviously, this is a young team. Obviously, looking toward the future. How do you see yourself being a part of what's being built here in Erie?
yeah. I just try to develop into a better player, person, and hopefully be a part of this future. And yeah, we got a younger team, so it's good that we're all getting experience in this league for the future.
100%. And again, just growing, developing, and the experiences that you gain here. That's you could take that all throughout the rest of your hockey career and into college and beyond, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So obviously, as we're in the second half of this year. I think at the time of recording, 30 games left to go. So
Yeah,
we're on the other side of halfway, which feels crazy because it feels like it was just yesterday we were in Guelph getting ready for the first game of the season, or even for you guys in the preseason trips to Peterborough and
yeah.
London and beyond. So, what are some goals for yourself for this team here as we kind of wrap up the second half of this season?
Yeah, hopefully finish the season strong, sneak into the playoffs there. I know it's a tight race, so all of us want to be in the playoffs too. It's a competition to be the best. So yeah, just grow as a player, grow as a team, and obviously it'll help us for the future.
So important too when it comes to the playoffs, right? Of just gaining that experience because even just getting there is so important, especially for a young team like this, right? To get there, to have that taste of what it's like to play in a playoff building, to play, at the EIA when it comes to playoff time. I can imagine that that's just so beneficial for you guys personally as players, but also again for this team and what is being built here and just how important it can be to get that next step.
Yeah, it's only gonna grow us getting that experience for the next year when we obviously want to be the best team we can possibly be.
100%. Mac, thank you so much for taking some time. It's been a lot of fun, my man.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All right, that'll do it for another edition of the Off the Record podcast. Reminder, you can find us anywhere you get your podcasts or live on the Gem City Sports Podcast Network, presented by Rebich Investments every Thursday. And that, again, the next episode of Off the Record. So big thanks to our guest, Mclean Agrette. My name is Trevor Cabea. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you again on another edition of Off the Record.